Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. It shows that racism happens everywhere. In this case, a Canadian woman is being nosy, telling these black families that they shouldn't belong in the pool. Then asks a 12-year-old girl questions about the parents and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video and give you the rest of my commentary.
Living in a Surrey strata with a swimming pool was supposed to be the perfect solution on a scorching hot day.
Only us. Can you imagine? Only us were asked to show ID.
Instead, this video taken Thursday shows Gerda Henry after being asked to prove she could use the common facilities, just a few steps from her front door.
I cried all yesterday afternoon, and I woke up this morning crying.
Henry says the complex caretaker was sent over by another resident. She believes based on the color of their skin.
Literally 40 seconds after walking in, and she was like, there's some concerns that you guys shouldn't be here. I'm like, excuse me?
Despite showing them the key fob needed to access the pool, Henry says she was still asked to show ID, citing concerns people have jumped over the fence to get in. Yet several other families also at the pool were never questioned.
Do I need to plaster my face and my family's face on the billboard so they can see that it's okay for us to be here?
Even after Henry proved they were owners, she says it didn't end there. When she left to tend to her toddler, the resident who complained then approached her 12-year-old niece.
I felt very interrogated because for me, sitting down, he's like a 5'7", I think he's 5'7", and he was towering over me basically, and he didn't leave.
The Strata Council says the man in the video is on council and the clubhouse committee, writing the inquiry of this should not have occurred in this manner. Steps are currently being taken to remove that committee member from the clubhouse committee based on their actions in overstepping their boundary.
The hurt, the pain that I'm enduring right now, I am doing this today because I don't want anyone else to have to go through that.
Shockingly, this mother of two says this is the second incident she's faced like this at this pool. But this time, it has to stop.
It hurts that my kids had to witness it, and I bought this because of them.
A pool just steps from where they live. Now a painful reminder that hits too close to home. John Hua, Global News.
Okay, people. Here's what I have a problem with. You know, when white homeowners is telling black people, do you really live there? Or are you sure that's your apartment? And then they had the audacity to call the police on them. And then the residents showing the keys, to prove that they're living there, and it still question them. And what makes it even more sickening is with the same homeowner asked their 12-year-old daughter, who does that? Ask them so many questions like, what do you do? What your family do for a living? First of all, that's none of their business to ask that. And it's go to show, ladies and gentlemen, that people is trying to do anything and everything to get under their skin. And you heard what the reporter says, that they did this. This is the second time they did this to her. And again, this racism happens not just here in the United States, but it happens in Canada, it happens in Europe, it happens in Russia, Australia, happens everywhere. And it happens time and time and time and time again. And you know what? And like I did a previous video about a young man, he was sitting in front of his pool, and the manager came out and basically saying that, you know, she asked him to leave, and he asked her what for. And the police came, and police had the audacity asking him, well, I want to see your keys. And the resident showed them the keys, and she tried to take the keys, take the pool keys away from him. See, all this incident is happening right now, and it's proven time again that, look, they're targeting them because they're black. Let's keep it 100. And stories after stories after stories, it keeps happening again and again. It's similar. It doesn't matter what country you're from. It's happening. Like this story right here. This is in Canada. And even in Canada, they question the couples, thinking that they don't live here, or if they do live here. And they showed that they got a pool key to come in and out. See, this is why I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, again, I've been telling you guys again and again and again, look what's going on. What is it? What does this take? Should we go to a swimming pool where there's only black people that's swimming? Or what? See, again, like I said, this just goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, that no matter where you live at, no matter what country you're from, things is about to happen because of the color of your skin. That racism is always happening. And people just need to understand that this is what we go through. A lot of people try to ignore, try to sweep under the rug. No. It's really happening. So, ever since 45 become president, you see a lot of racism is going on every single time. Stories after stories after stories. And it's not just here in the United States, but it's also here in Canada as well. It's happening in Canada. It's happening in England, France, Germany. It happens in Australia, Italy. See, people need to realize that this ain't no fake fairy tale. This is real life, and obviously it happens time and time again. And just like I said, it happens in Canada, it happens here in the States, it happens in Mexico, it happens everywhere. So I hope that now that, hopefully that the couple and the manager will work something out. But it goes to show that unless somebody speaks up, and people need to stay woke on this. Black people definitely need to stay woke and speak out. Every incident will continue to happen, and no matter what country you're living in. Well, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this video. Share this video. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Subscribe my reaction channel. And subscribe my Black Junction channel for any more news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.